Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, game number 4, Call of Duty Championship, and this is what it's down to. Faze T1, scoreline 2-1 to Faze, but domination on Sovereign. Something different.
It's going to be interesting to see how these two teams go down. Now, T1 Dodgers, in my mind, have already done enough for people to sit up and take notice.
Excellent.
They have taken a map against Faze, who a lot of people, like I said, they put them in the top. Some people put them top 1, top 3, top 5. I don't think anybody has put T1 Dodgers top 8, but they have taken a map. It's still very much a contest between these two teams. So let's jump on board with the Australians first of all. It's T1 Dodgers, and I'm going to jump on board with Izzy.
You know, one of those things about Sovereign is the fact that if you struggle at B, you can use the edging of the map to get around and go for that AC split. Because B can sometimes be, obviously, it's where the most of the action does take place. So if they can just try and, get B perhaps straight off the bat and then work that rotation around the outside of the map, it will work in their favour. Is they inside of servers there, picks up 1 kill, but relays shuts down Chileans at the same time as they, once again, it's going to be contention at B straight away.
It is. It looks like Faze is going to come out on top first of all. They have a guy still on it. They're going to try and go through damage. Going to get down. He gets taken down as replays. They both run past him. So he says, thank you very much. I will have those kills. As now it will be advantage to Faze first of all as they push in. Proof going to lock down. And it just looks like they're settling in. I
honestly think both of them assumed the other player was going to kill that person, so that's why they kept running, and obviously cost them in the end. So it's only a scoreline of 9-6 right now, but still plenty of time to come on through to increase the score or to get that scoreline back. You just see that Demi's trying to work his way up to the B side of things, can't. And like I said, they're going to work the edging of the map, so they're going to pick up C. They are losing A though, so this could be damaging.
No, they managed to keep it neutral.
Nice, and if they can regain A again, they'll have an AC combo, but classic, nice little two-piece there down at the C side of things. He should be able to get that back.
He should do. Let's jump on board with somebody else. It's going to be JCap. JCap's going to go try and hold them in now. And he's just being very, very careful. He's going to go through caution. He does manage to hold it down as well. Held that one. Can he get the second one? No, gets taken down. And it does look like the Australians are trying to go toe-to-toe with them and match them. Obviously, the advantage going to Faze because they did have 2 in the beginning. But now Proof has to do something. There's a lot of Australian bodies in here. He comes in. He's going to get one. They're going to get the second. No, the second one cleans him up. And that could go the other way now. JCap's going to come in. He picks up one. There's a second one in there again. They have managed to take it. And now T1 Dodgers are in control. Nice
work there by T1 to get that 2-flag advantage. As they try and hold it down now, they are losing. See, though, it's been neutralised by replays as the Ware's being challenged. The Double D's come on through to shut him down. They'll get C back as they try and then change it up for B. But Chileans defending B perfectly. Not up in that Crows just above. Was down and around at damage on a 6-point street right now. As they just off that respawn meant they come straight back. They're going for the 3-cap right now. They almost got A to neutral. Sadly could not. It was Den's down there. He got picked up in the end though. So damage though still on a 7-point street right now here at B defending.
They said he come up the ladder straight into a gun site. Unfortunately for him, Chilean now going to come in. He tries to pick up one. He does manage to get it. However, can he try and do any more damage in here? He does pick up the second as well. Does not get the third. He's going to be made to sit down, but Izzy coming in as well to try and help his teammates out. Not able to get forward. A lot of shots going down. He has to reload. He's going to come forward and lose that gunfight.
If T1 can keep this in within like a 10-point game, they're going to be very happy heading to that second half. Once again, Chilean taking out JCap that time around as Proof tries to fade away. Chilean 2-piece is on 1 as well. It does have a 2-cap in their favour for T1 right now. So, still 2.5 minutes running here in this first half too. So these guys are feeling it right now, and they're very more confident. And like I said, strike zone, completely different map to the Sovereign. So these guys have a very good chance to take out this domination as well.
And all of a sudden they've cleaned them up. And now it's going to be up to top control to jump down. Who is that about to drop? It's going to be, and it's going to be Izzy as he does manage to get 2 as well. I did miss him completely, but he gets cleaned up at the same time. That B went neutral. And now it's going to be, once again, in favour of Faze. But they keep losing it so easy.
They do. It seems that way. They just can't control the flag once it's been put down. We look at the capture-wise. There's 7 captures in total for that T1 squad. There's only, 4, 5, 6 for the opposition squad. It's not that much of a difference, but it does show that they've made flags neutral, but they haven't held the flag down afterwards. And just like that, you see them poking up, but they're waiting for him and lying in wait. 54-50 right now. There's only a small little lead that Faze have during this first half, the first 5 minutes domination on Sovereign here.
There it is. Now damage is up top. Looking to just make sure he keeps control of this one here. Great position to be in the nest. You can just look at a lot of places, call people out and drop in if you need to. And now it looks like Faze, Faze, he's going to push up. Faze is going to try and do this. JCap shuts him down though. And you can see T1 Dot is actually trying to lock down Faze at the moment. Chilean's going to be put on as well. Ooh. He doesn't kill anyone there. Puts bullets on pretty much everyone. Den's decided to try and go for it. And it looks
trip cap?
Yeah, I'm going to go for the trip cap. However, I think Proof and his teammate are jumping on. I'm not sure who the teammate is. Going to be replays. They have managed to get B now. They got locked it down as well. But look, they can't hold it for very long ever.
As soon as they cap, they lose it straight away. And T1 are in the lead right now, only by 1 point. Still 40 seconds left here in the first half, but still have a lead. And that's going to play on the mindset of Faze. Chileans is doing a lot of damage. We saw him get a 3-piece on that first half of domination on Strike Zone. He's doing a lot of work here once again now as well. All across the board, the T1 squad are going well. They've got some streaks happening. Izza, the only person on their team without a streak right now.
So there's replays going down at the same time, and now it's got up to JCap. They're getting pinned in here, and it doesn't seem like they can do an awful lot. It looks like it's going to be advantage to T1 Dotters going into the second half, and Faze all of a sudden don't look that strong.
You just saw JCap. But they will back to home base there at A and checked it again because they're worried about losing and getting triple capped on. They don't want that happening. They want to at least have some point being accumulated. But you see, this is what Trident are good for. They're good at just pushing in and just keeping that aggressiveness and that intensity that they bring. 83-74 in favour of T1. So, it's a lead. It's not much of a lead, but it's a lead nonetheless, and these guys will be happy with that. 9 points plus.
It was. That is a 9-point lead. And we've said before now, for me, anything below 20 is very much easy to overtake.
Definitely.
Anything above 20, that's when you start getting into the serious deficit territory. 9, quite low. It can be overcome in a minute with a 2 cap. So, you know what? Faze not out of this one yet, but T1 Dotters has certainly put the hurt on them in that one. Damage doing fantastic work. 17-9 from that man with 3 captures as well. Everybody else kind of just floating around the same sort of area. JCap 16-12. Replays 8-16, not having the best game. But it was all about the damage, and that's certainly what he did.
10 captures for T1, 8 captures for Faze there in that half. So it just shows that while Faze were neutralising the flakes, T1 were just straight back in it. Oh, we'll take that flake back. It's ours. We just want to hold on to it for a bit longer.
I say it was very impressive from T1 Dotters there. I mean, Faze able to get that flag multiple times, but they overextended. They weren't winning the trades in there, and every single time they went, you know what, you can have it for a second, we're taking it straight back.
We did see Faze during that strike zone domination. They had a lead at the first half. It was only a small one, but they had that lead. Second half, they realised what was going on, and they exploded. They came out of the gates full force, and they took it away. They had a nice little lead, 30-40, almost 40 points at one stage. So we'll see if that'll happen again here in the second half of Sovereign. But at the same time, T1 had that lead. It's not much, but it's a lead nonetheless, and to them, it's a confidence booster. It's to them, it's just like, well, we've got the lead, boy. Let's just keep it.
It's going to force Faze to try and play a little bit differently because now they can't rely on just sort of trading about and going that they have to be aggressive. They know they've got to get rid of that deficit. They cannot just win by a few points. They have to win by a decent margin. They cannot allow T1 Dotters to get a lead either because it just makes it so much harder for them to get back.
It's like you said many times during that first half. They've got to hold the flag once they have it. If they don't hold the flag, they're not going to get any points in their favour. And right now they are down. So defensive-wise, once they hit the flag in, just defend it a little bit. Make T1 sort of curious of what they can do next, and then they might be able to get away with a little bit of a lead. Perhaps we'll find out though. Obviously, as I've said, B is not where it's all at anymore. It used to be originally on Sovereign domination, but it's A and C where I see a lot of action. Because they just rotate around the edge of the map.
The splits are so important on a map like this because I said I said this. I had this conversation with Mr. X talking about the way that it pulls numbers away from B. You try to get the map control. How many do you send back? Do you send 1 back and risk the chance of losing it? You send 2 back, kind of guarantee getting it back, but then weakening your front line at B. And that's kind of, it just seemed like Faze were trying to, they were putting bodies forward, they were overextending, they weren't able to trade effectively, and they kept losing it. And if they do the same thing in the second half, they're going to lose.
Which is to see, ladies and gentlemen, the second half has commenced. It's counting on in. Every player is connecting on through as well. So we'll get on into the game in just a moment. But, T1, they want to get this second half. They want to take it to a game number 5. And
I think you're confident about a game number 5 as well. S&D once again.
I really am. If they can get to game number 5, I really think you might be bowing down to T1 because of that bet you had.
You know what? I will quite happily do that. If they manage to take down Faze, it will be a massive achievement for them.
One thing at a time. Second half of domination about to get underway here. So they've got to do that first, and we'll find out if they can, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it will be Faze getting that A flag first up. C flag will be in the hands of T1. And you see just there, classic, he's pushing straight up and aggressively here under B, though. And straight away, T1 already on B, capping it.
And so now Classic pushing forward. I think he might be trying to get a kill here. He does manage to get one. Looks like going straight for the split. Classic coming out. Doesn't manage to get either one of those. Now on board with replays. He's He's the only one left. He has gone for the split, but it looks like it's being traded away as T1 Dots have gone at A, and he's gone for the neutralize. His team both neutral now, leaving them still in control.
I don't think that's a smart move there. He might have neutralised it just there a moment ago, but they didn't actually cap it, so therefore they were losing a fair bit of points.
Yeah.
You know, they need every point they can get right now, and it may cost them here at the end. Who knows? They seem to know what they're doing. That we'll find out. Is a 3-point streak already off the back. Demi's just setting up some trophies there at B. You know, he's setting up camp. He's just like, come on, boys, come and make your way here to B. I am waiting for you. Chileans almost capping ages then. And just like I said, this is what Trident do. This is what they're known for. They love to push on down and just be that aggressiveness and show off what they are made of. And right now they're doing just that. JCap here on that big flag. He has neutralised it at least. If he gets picked up now, it won't be any points, but still something better than nothing.
Oh, great play by JCap.
Very nice.
He had to make that kill and make it. He did. You see one come up there and gets that one as well. Knows there's probably going to be a second one. He's just holding into B now. They know they have got so much more work to do. Classic has to try and do something here. He has no grenades. He's not in a good position. T1 are going to take that straight back.
They have indeed. And we saw this during the first half. We're seeing it again now. They cap a flank, but they don't hold it. Damage, big two-piece there on Proof. And Classic Dens picks up JCap as well. Replay, sorry, is still alive, and he is looking to do a couple of shots here, but they are losing A. Nice knife coming out there, though, on Dens as he comes around the corner. He should be able to at least neutralise here. Does have a teammate there as well, so they should be able to cap, but as they take A back, they only have one flag here for a moment.
And they're quite far down as well, 29-16. They've got so much stuff to do. They're proving actually picking up. JCap picking up another one, and now they can put the squeeze on. However, that split could be so deadly from Chilean. They have let somebody slip past, but he has been seen. Can he try and get away now? Just go for the neutralisation. No, he's going to keep dodging around.
Yeah, he's just trying to stay alive, I think, at the moment. There it is there.
Oh,
Eyes wide him. 4 down there for a moment there for T1. So T1 right now struggling here. They had a good start during the second half, but right now Faze have really answered back, and they're closing that gap here in the second half. So now it's +7 second, +9 from the first that T1 had. They need to get a second flight back once again.
Oh, they're going to be trip capped.
Oh, they might be indeed here. There's A, there's C. Can they get B as well?
Oh my goodness, they're going to get it. They are going to get it, and there's a triple cap back
T1
in favour. Faze have thrown it away.
Right.
They went for the triple cap. They overextended. It did not pay off. And now they are looking in serious, serious trouble. They've managed to get B back, but they do not have a home flag. And oh my goodness, T1 Dodders really showing just how good they are.
You know, I'm probably as excited, if not more excited right now for T1 because of the fact they are the home team from Australia. They're here to show what they're made of, and if they can pick up the domination right now, they'll take it out. JCap does have a specialist bonus, so just mention that as well. He's on an 8-point streak here for the Faze squad, so he's going off, but if they don't hold these flags down, it's not going to mean much, you know, having that specialist bonus. And you just see there, Chileans comes on through, shuts him down there at that A flag as they swing on across. So right now, it's the C flag and A flag they're losing, and they have lost, and they only own B, but replays coming on through, get picked up here.
Two.
Big shots coming out. Oh, 4 down for a moment.
Yeah, now they're going to try and get the triple cap. Can they get this home flag as well? But no, they're spawning A, so they should manage to get it here, but they do not have time. It's going to be up to Faze. They have to pull it out of the bag and go for the triple or the double and the neutralise. Yeah. They do not have the benefit of laying back.
It's a 20-point game right now here in the second half. 1:25 on the clock. T1 so pumped, so intense right now here on this side of things, the domination for Sovereign, and they really are feeling this. They know they can take it away. They're just going to hold it down for a little bit longer. As they hold down that A flag for a bit, they're pushing on up, and you'll just see here the C and B flag are in the hands of Faze right now. It's a minute left. If the T1 guys can neutralise one of these flags or get a second flag back at least for, I think, 20 seconds, they should be able to guarantee themselves this domination victory.
They should do. I think, in my opinion, it looks like they're going to win this one anyway. They're just not able to do anything. Unless they can get this 3 cap on, it has to be Faze getting the 3 cap in the last 40 seconds, and I don't think they're going to be able to do it. They're just not able to win as many gunfights. I'm fairly confident to say T1 have now got this in the bag.
Don't say it just yet, though. It's not. I'm not getting ahead. I'm not going to get ahead of the horse here. I want to wait till these guys actually lock it in. 71-58 right now.
Get the triple.
As you see, Proof now inside here at B. They have looking to get C as well. They're pushing on and around. There's 2. There's the 3rd. Yes, they've got the 3 down for a moment. There's 3 players gone as well. There may not be a bit too little, too late. Remember, a +9 lead to T1 during that first half. 15 seconds left now on that clock as it ticks one away. JCap back here at B once again. It's a 10-point game. It is going to be T1 in that lead, and there's going to be game set match. It's going to game number 5, Brycey.
It is going to game number 5. T1 are already looking like giant slayers now. It's going to be the last map here. Can you believe it? Faze, the juggernauts from the US, are going to be taken down at the moment, by the look of it, by T1 Dodders.
You know, if T1 can play an S&D game like they did on Warhawk, they're going to take this one out. They're going to be so happy coming into this matchup in pool play at least and defeating I guess you could say the top one team from that pool.
That'll be the first big upset of this tournament that I know of.
Definitely.
And you know what? It could be a shocker here. Oh my goodness,
I think I'm excited as the team, or more excited than the team right now.
I want them to win. I can see you sort of bouncing in your seat while we're in mid-game there.
Yeah, I just can't. I want to go over there and just yell behind them right now, but I'm mid-casting, obviously can't do that. But hopefully these guys will pick up this S&D win. Even if they don't, you obviously didn't see this going 3-2.
I did not see it going 3-2 at all. I really did not. I am now very, very impressed by T1.
Hopefully these guys can do it.
So much so that even if they lose this, for me, the second team to come out of the group.
Hopefully they can. Even get a double limb, they'll be very happy with that. But ladies and gentlemen, game number 5, better get underway. It's an S&D. It'll be up next after this short commercial break.